boy D Weezy, YouTube family. What's going on, people? What up, though? How y'all day been? What's today? Wednesday? How y'all week been going so far? Gotta start this live off with a nice amount of dehydration. Telling y'all, like, the amount of energy it take to make stuff happen, y'all, and get it done, you gotta be on it like this. Like, you really gotta be on it like this to really make your life go to the next level. And hard work always pays off. If you don't got it, look in the mirror. That's your reason why you don't have it. You got to put in that work, y'all. Put in that work, people, to get to the next level. I believe in y'all. The way y'all believe in me, I believe in y'all also. Y'all got to get it done. By any means necessary, make it happen. Make it happen, y'all. We don't make no excuses over here. We all about positive energy, goal setting, and accomplishing those goals. Whether it's big or small, it don't even matter. It's all the same thing. It's all good. We just trying to reach our goals and make stuff happen so we can get our life the best way we can get it. That's what all this boiled down to. Our health needs to be the best. Our money needs to be the best. The people that we got are surrounded by us that we call family, whether it's blood family or not family, family is family, even if it's not blood, because it's not always blood is thicker than water. Sometimes water is thicker than blood, y'all. So don't even fall for that hype. The people that's down is what you call family. The people who got our back, that's what we call family. Q man, what up, though? What's good with you, Q man? How your day been? How your month been? How your week been going so far? I see the weather starting to switch over, y'all. That's pretty good for me because I pretty much put my foot more on the gas pedal. Like when it get the colder it get, the harder I grind, the harder I work out, the more I focus on my money, the more I focus on the people that I'm surrounded by. I just go hard. That's how I'm able to get through winters real quick because I'm so locked into the grind. Before I know it, it's springtime. Flowers is blooming, stuff like that. So winter, it don't even phase me, y'all. I use it for motivation because I know once the sun do start shining again, like March, April, and once that weather start going back up in like May, June, somewhere around there, I'm going up also. Q man, how your day been? What's for dinner, Q man? Or you already ate? I just finished eating my meal, y'all. I'm so hyped. I'm always hyped and motivated because I'm accomplishing goals every day. Today I took care of at least seven goals today. I got one more big goal to take care of once I get off this live, y'all. But I took care of like seven goals. Five of them was like back to back to back to back. So I got one more big goal to take care of before the night over with. Actually, I got two goals because I got to walk 2 miles. I walk 2 miles. I walk anywhere from 2 to 4 miles a day. So that's like 30 minutes to an hour. Sometime I do it in between like 45 minutes. But still, I walk 2 miles minimum each day. That's what I'm on, y'all. I do 2 miles. So it take me, I don't calculate. I just walk it. So I don't know, 30 minutes. I just walk. I have my headphones on. I be looking at the YouTube, seeing what's what. Onion, what's going on? Priorities, that's what I'm talking about. Priorities over everything. Because if you're not prioritizing, nobody's going to prioritize towards you. You can't expect for your life to be prioritized if you're not prioritizing yourself. We got to, because there's levels to it. No matter what people say, it's levels to it. And the more work you done show, you done put in on yourself, the more value you gonna have and a better treatment, more than likely you gonna get once you step out into the world. Because people know you ain't the average person. They know you ain't the average health look. You not the average get up and go person. You not the average when it comes to taking care of your business. No, they know you past average. So they gonna treat you like it. Or some people might hate on that. So they don't necessarily mean they're gonna treat you good. some people might actually show some hate and energy towards that. And this, I'm actually in one of these areas that I usually be in, and this big spotlight just came over. I just got done from taking care of something and eating. I'm up at this gas station, so it's a big spotlight, which is cool because it helped the live. I don't know if y'all saw it pop on, but it's real bright. If I let the visor, you probably can't. Yeah, see the. But I'm leaving on because, yeah. Let me see. Q man, Vegas was good until it wasn't. Some bastard in first class coughed the entire trip there. My wife and both ended up catching the damn seat. Damn, that's crazy, man. Damn. Hey, get well soon, Q man. Hopefully you feeling a lot better. When did you get back, Q man, from that trip? Dang. So you got sick on the trip, huh? I'm running now as well, working on cardio. That's what's up. That's what's up. Always recommend, like, so what y'all want to do, cardio is real simple. It's two different things for cardio. Just keep it real simple, y'all. Everything I teach and preach is very simple. That don't mean it's gonna be easy. It just boils down to prioritizing it. How bad do you want it? So once you get your system in place, everything else that goes on in your life gotta be structured around what you already got structured, which is you want your health and your finances, those two things to be right. And everything else, then it gets your time. People, places and stuff like that. Because wherever you want to go, it's going to cost some type of money. People you're around going to be a reflection of who you really are. So all that matters. So cardio is real simple, y'all. Just look at it. It's two different cardios. You don't even have to do high intensity cardio. You don't have to do none of that. Low intensity cardio would do it every time. So low intensity cardio is you can walk on a treadmill or the elliptical machine or the stair machine, and you can just walk low intensity. You will know if it's low intensity, y'all, because if you can have a conversation, just say while you might be on your phone or on live or whatever you on, right? Talking to somebody, I don't know. But if you can have a conversation the whole time that you're doing this elliptical or Stairmaster or the treadmill, you doing low intensity right. Do that for 20 to 30 minutes, 4 days out the week, or you can walk every day for about 30 minutes to an hour, whichever one. That's your cardio. That's going to get rid of the extra calories and that extra fat that you've been trying to get off. Those two things is real simple. Whatever else you choose to do, you can do it. But that's like the basic. Don't forget, all of the basic stuff is what's going to work. Anything outside of the basic is just extras. So you want to walk like I do. I just switch up here and there. Like if I'm doing a treadmill, I prefer to do my running out here. Actually, I just ran 10 miles Sunday because y'all know I run 10 miles once every quarter. So that's like once every season. I done it July 4th. So of course it was time again for October. I just ran a 10-mile Sunday. And I wore the wrong shoes. I ain't know it was the wrong shoes until I was on my way back from the run. And I'm like, man, these shoes is comfortable for walking. But for running, I didn't know until I put them on to run. They comfortable walking in, but I'm like, man, it felt like it's like my toe was hitting up against the inside of the shoe. So it was kind of like slowing me up some. And every time I came down on that leg, it was kind of like a light limp because I'm trying to embrace my toes for the pain. But I finished it up. It took a lot out of me, but I finished it up, especially because of the toe thing was hitting. But cardio is simple, y'all. Walk every day for 20 to 30 minutes. That's every day, 7 days a week for 20 to 30 minutes, right? Or I'd recommend 30 minutes. Or you could do low intensity cardio, right? The Stairmaster machine, elliptical machine, or the treadmill. And you'll know if you're doing a low intensity cardio right because you can have a conversation. You won't be out of breath. If you're out of breath, you're going too fast. And that's enough to burn up all those extra fat calories. Because pretty much what this gonna do is get rid of the stored fat. That's why you gotta do it every day if you're gonna be walking. I recommend 30 minutes instead of the 20 minutes. So I'll just say 30 minutes every day, right? That's gonna burn up the stored fat. If you doing low intensity, both of them is low intensity. If you doing low intensity on a treadmill, elliptical, or stairmaster, any low intensity way you choose to do it, you want to do that for 4 days out the week. And you will know if you're doing it right because you'll be able to have a conversation without being out of breath. So walking every day for 30 minutes, y'all, low intensity cardio, or you can do cardio on a elliptical machine, stairmaster, or treadmill for 4 days out the week for what I say, 20-30 minutes. So 20-30 minutes on a treadmill, elliptical, or stairmaster, or walk every day for a minimum of 30 minutes. You can go longer because after 30 minutes you burning straight fat. That 30 gonna get all that sugar, all that extra glucose out of your system, so you can get back to running your system off of fat as soon as possible. That's the whole plan. Like we doing little spikes when we eat. That's why we got to stay away from the process and the added sugars and all that, because that set us back in reverse. The whole point is once we go back in reverse, y'all, is to get back going forward as quick as possible. So the best way to do that is by moving your body. So you burn up the extra glucose in your bloodstream so your system can get back to running off fat. That's where the gains gonna come in at, not when our system running off sugar. I do breathing exercise. Yeah, that's what's up, Onion. That's what's up. Like I say, like the results gonna speak for itself. The results gonna speak for itself, y'all. Yep. Yeah. Wear comfortable shoes. Yeah. I ain't know because I got some all black Pumas, just regular all black Pumas. I didn't even pay too much for them. I don't know, like $40. The best $40 I could have spent. Right. So, comfortable. They every day because they all black. I can just throw them on. Real comfortable. But I ain't know what I needed to know until I started running. On the way, like the first 5 miles was nothing because it's like 5 miles there and 5 miles back is like 10 miles. The 5 miles there was nothing. But on the way back, I say at mile 6, I'm like, man, my toe, every time, you know, you run it like this. So every time I came down, my toes was hitting. It's like it was, my foot was moving in the shoe. It was coming like you would thought one shoe was bigger than the other. And I'm just like, yo, I had to use mind over matter. And I even had to slow the run up to where I'm still running and kind of like have time to like wiggle my toes around and wiggle the shoe. And, you know, now I'm running and kind of skipping, trying to, you know, get back going, and then I get the momentum. So I had to keep doing that, like, just so I could still be in run mode. But I said, never again. The shoes really matter, y'all. The soles really matter. And these comfortable shoes, but it's a difference. Walking comfort, and running comfort. I really learned that Sunday when I ran. I'm like, yeah, this ain't the shoe. It's 2 shoes I usually will run in. And yeah. Yeah, I'm tempted to actually order some more of the other shoes that I've been running in just so I have them before they don't even sell them no more, just because I know how comfortable those shoes are when I'm running. I just want to have them instead of taking a chance on some other comforter shoes, which eventually I'm gonna have to do. You know, buy some other shoes, some Nikes, and some more Pumas, and even if it's labeled as running shoe, you know, some running shoes more comfortable than others. But anyway, yeah, we finished the run. We ain't make no excuses. You made it though. That's all that matter. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Definitely a lesson learned. I learned that lesson, y'all. And guess what? I was hungry as fuck after that run. It was mainly because on the way back, it was a mental thing. It's like the mental was eating up all my extra energy. Like the legs wasn't tired. My toe was tired. I'm like, man, this is so. Yeah, I was super hungry, y'all. That was like that run felt so good after I finished, only because like man, it was a struggle on the way back. Give me some track nights, I'm good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Raphael, what up though? What's good with you? How you been, Raphael? How your day been? How your week been going? It's Wednesday already. I'm telling y'all, before y'all know it, man, it's gonna be November. I mean, time going by. Time is flowing by. And I'm about to be, just so y'all know, I'm about to be out the country again um next Wednesday. So I've been so busy, y'all. I'm just busy. Like, but come Wednesday, I'm not trying to be packing. I'm trying to have everything done Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not doing absolutely nothing. Cause I got a late flight like in the evening. So like 4 p.m. or something like that. So I ain't gotta be at the airport till like 2 p.m. So I got a late flight. It's like it's at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. Somewhere around there. I forget, but yeah, I'm about to head out the country again, y'all. So it's going down. Y'all know I do a lot of international travel, so it's one of the best experiences to see in the world. Any questions on here though, y'all? I've been doing good. Oh, that's what's up, Raphael. That's what's up. What's for dinner, Raphael? I jumped on here just in time. I'm glad it's light on because y'all can see me. This bright light at this gas station. I'm glad that's on. Let me see. Had a good it's it's my B-Day month. I'm traveling as well. We Onion, where you traveling to? Happy early B-Day. In case I don't see you on the live or talk to you. Um yeah. Shout out to Onion. Early happy birthday. Yep. Let me see. Raphael had a good day. Safe travels. Oh, appreciate it, Ralph. Appreciate it. Pierce. Oh, hey, Onion, you gonna be right next to me, y'all. I'll tell y'all where I'm going since I'm already on here. I'm about to be in Barcelona, Spain, y'all. So Paris is like, for the people who don't know, Paris is like right there. It's like neighbors. So, Onion, you about to be right there. Paris is right there where Spain is at. I ain't been to Paris yet, but I'm gonna be getting there. Yeah. Yep. Nice. You're gonna love it. Yeah, this is my first time in Barcelona, Spain. Y'all know this is like my what 16th country. Onion, where you been to France? I mean, yeah, you been to Paris before? Onion? Raphael, I have a birthday coming up too in 15. Oh, shout out to y'all birthdays this month. Happy early birthdays to y'all Raphael and Onion. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me see who I know birthday is this month. One person off the top of my head. What's this, October? One person off the top of my head. One person off the top of my head, y'all. Let me see. Yes, I have friends out there. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all know almost every country I go to, I connect off rip just with people. Um, yeah, I say my deepest root of friends right now, country wise, is in Cuba, Havana, Cuba. I can't wait to get back to Cuba, y'all. I mean, my man be messaging me. Y'all know they going through it over there. I even tried to send them some money over there, y'all. I just can't figure out a way. Like, and then they you can't do the Western Union thing, and then the United States with the Cuba thing, the history of that. So and then Trump, he got other stuff in place to where stuff ain't easy for you to even send him money. I'm like, I was trying to do that shit, y'all, for like 2 months. I had to tell him, like, look, man, it's no way I can. I tried the Western Union way. I Googled so much stuff. I asked people like the consulate general. I'm trying to think if I ever got in touch with them. Y'all, I'm talking about 2 months here and there. Two days out this week. Another time next week. I just couldn't. Yeah, y'all. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. Let me see if I can hit this light thing in here. Yeah, that's a little something. But I just told him, look, bro, I'm gonna tie you up real good once I visit you again. I'm gonna just give it to him in his hand. Can y'all imagine that though? Y'all know how it is over there in Cuba. I can't even send it. If y'all know, let me know, because I'm telling y'all, like, 2 months off and on, and I got a lot of stuff going. But I'm like, I was prioritizing that too, y'all. And I'm like, hold on, man. Like, wait a minute. It's next to impossible for me to send money over there. I'm telling y'all, like, it was sad too. I had to tell him, like, look, man, I'm gonna just tie you up real good. Once I get there in your hand, you'll be good. And I work with a few trainers out there. Oh, for real, Onion? Man, that's what's up. Libra gang. Shout out to y'all Libras. Libra gang, we are the best. Yeah, shout out to y'all Libras. Onion, I want to visit Puerto Rico soon. Yeah, they got it bad down there. I'ma try to help with relief. If I get out there, help them out with some charity. Yeah, Onion, that's how I feel about Cuba. Like, I pretty much supported my whole neighborhood. Like, I like local experiences. Some places I go to, I only can get so local with it, but Cuba, you can really get local with it. It's one of the safest places you can be. You ain't got to worry about the crime. Crime is everywhere, but they make a true example out of you in Cuba, and the tourists are heavily protected in Cuba, so they not gonna even. You wind up getting some trouble in Cuba. They not only gonna punish you, but they gonna punish your family too. Like, Cuba is like, the tourists are protected, but I was right in the neighborhood with the locals, y'all. I'm talking about, that was the most authentic experience I ever experienced, y'all. I was right in the neighborhood, so my neighbors is locals, so I'm seeing that they got local storefronts on every house. And so, just say if they wanted 40 cents for a bundle of bananas, I was giving them like $3-4. So that was like a whole day's pay. This guy backing up his truck, I'm just watching him. Oh yeah, he good. So that was a whole day's pay, y'all. Like, everybody I was tipping, because you got to think, the U.S. money. Let me tell y'all something. Like, when I travel, I take a certain amount. Plus, I got my credit cards and all this other type of stuff. Cuba, nothing works there. Your phone, you got to get another phone, but a phone thing, it got to go through them, and then you can do an eSIM if you want to too. But your U.S. stuff don't work. Your phone ain't gonna work, and your credit cards and none of that. So whatever you spending, you got to take it as is. So I came back. This is the first trip, and probably the only trip I've probably experienced this in, y'all. I took a set amount. I came back with more than half my money that I took to spend. Whoever took a trip like that and came back more, because you kind of know about your spending and you know where you're going. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, when I gave the Airbnb lady the money to transfer over in Cuban pesos, right? The lady looked at me. She say, you don't need to transfer that much. Like, yeah, she was like, you don't need the y'all know the word I'm looking for. You don't need to exchange. I say transfer. You don't need to exchange that much. So I'm looking like, well, I'm just trying to make sure I'm having a good time and experience the whole experience, right? She wasn't right, but she was almost right, y'all. I gave this lady 400 US. That was just to get it going, right? That was just to get it going, y'all. Just 400 US. I had to give a lot of that money away, y'all. She was saying 200. I'm like, no, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm trying to experience just Cuba. I gave at least $75 away. Like, my flight I gotta get to the airport. I just gave the money. I just giving it, and then the people who stay downstairs from my Airbnb, don't forget I'm in a whole local area. I gave it to the old lady. I gave this guy, he was homeless. He was staying like around the corner part. I gave him money. And I had gave him something earlier. And the thing about it, everybody that I was looking out for, they never had they hand out to me like afterwards, like, oh, that's the guy that's the American. They just waved and smiled, y'all. The culture there is the richest culture I ever experienced in my life. They just waved. The kids, I told the kids, I stopped the ice cream truck, y'all. This is one of the coolest experiences I ever experienced, just to be able to give. I stopped the ice cream truck and told there was a bunch of kids. They were just playing, making the best of just Cuba, right? I say, look, get them whatever they want, one each. And they were just excited, y'all. They pointing and telling the ice cream truck that I paid them at the end. And even the kids, the culture is so rich. You'd have thought the kids would have been running up to me, trying to use me and this and that. No, they saw me and knew I was an American guy, and they just waved, and everybody just waved and smiled at me. Like, so it made me do more for them. It like, that's why I say, y'all, like, I got some real family in Cuba, y'all, and that ain't going nowhere. That's like right here. Like, they still be messaging me, telling me stuff going on and all types of stuff. Like, don't forget I was there. And the people I was around had businesses, but guess what? The doctors in Cuba only get paid like $40 to $60 a month. The people that was around me, the guy was an ex-track star. Now he's a track teacher. The other guy who messaged me all the time, the one I'm trying to send money to was trying to send money to, he owns a business. Like, y'all know how y'all, if anybody been to Cuba or you saw the videos, y'all see how they got those tricycles with the radios. They put the radios on it and they drive you around, and only about 2 people can fit on the back, and it's like the big tricycles, right, with the music. This guy got a business to where he store a lot of those for people at his house, but he got like a big field, to where space he only make, like, he told me $12, maybe $15 a month. He hustling. Outside of that, he got a family. I went to his house and everything. Like, the roof, the structure, the infrastructure there, I'm telling you, I saw it. Like, that's why I really wanted to send him money, yo. I saw it. I was there. I was breathing it. I saw the big piles of trash. I'm gonna read the chat in a minute, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all. I experienced this. I was at a 4-5-star restaurant, and while I'm looking out the window, it's because it don't matter how good or how much beauty you seeing. It's like you seeing Beauty and a Beast right next to each other all the time, being reminded. So as I'm looking out this 4-5-star restaurant, it's people across the street, literally just across the street, in a trash pile that's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet high, digging in the trash pile, y'all, trying to find some valuables to resell in the trash pile. Gotta count our blessings, y'all. Gotta count our blessings. Yeah, other experience outside the U.S. is eye-opening. It's a different vibe. It's nothing but negativity. Yeah, that's why I love getting out. This is, that's why I tell y'all, like, travel, y'all. Work hard to be able to go to the places that y'all always wanted to go to. And one of the main reasons why I grind hard, y'all, is because I love to travel. That's a priority. Like, that's my lifestyle. That's healthy. It's healthy for my mind. Let me pull over here because y'all might be able to see me a little better over here. Let me see what we talking about. Yeah, I think this works better. Yeah, I can see myself better, so I know y'all can see me better. All right, so yeah, so I'm telling y'all, like, and they culture is so rich. Like, the lady at the Airbnb, I figured, like, okay, I needed to exchange money, y'all. And this a good plus for y'all in case y'all in one of these positions, because usually exchange places is all around wherever you got your hotel, Airbnb. But I said, in support of the Cuban people, I said, you know what? I say, listen, do you got a money exchange person? Can you go exchange this for me? And she went in and exchanged it, y'all. So when she brought the money back, I'm like, what? It was like bricks on top of bricks on top of bricks. Like it was like a bag of money she just poured out over the counter. I'm like, what? So I took care of her, right? I'm like, here, this is for you. The lady was shaking her head like, I'm thinking to myself, y'all, like, lady, I know you need this. This is Cuba. I ain't say that, but I'm thinking like, cause I wasn't gonna take it back. I was just gonna leave it and tell her that's yours. You take it. So she took it and she was so grateful. It looked like she was about to cry, y'all. I'm like, man, this lady, even with the struggle, y'all, the smile and her nice she was, and I'm like, lady, this is probably your month's pay. I'm telling y'all, I was giving her month's pay easily, like in like a few minutes. Gotta love it, y'all. Chat. Let me see. Uh, God loving a cheerful giver. Yeah, Ralph. Yeah, that's cool. Is he? God is giving, going to reward you for generosity. You didn't ever think about the money as no. And especially like, cause I grew up struggling, y'all. Always made money. Don't get me wrong. I ain't grew up in no silver spoon. I'm just saying I grew up struggling. I was hustling, working, always kept a job. All my boys was hustling, working, always kept a job. And the hustle don't necessarily mean something bad, y'all. I'm just saying like we always kept money in our pockets. We always had a car. We always done this. Like we always was able to get some shoes. Like, and I started young, y'all. Like at 8 years old, I was making my own money, snow shoveling, making store runs for people. Like all the stuff was positive. Cutting some grass at 8 years old. I started cooking at about 8 years old. You know, by the time I was 10, I was good. Cooking toast, frying some wing dings. I'm about 10, 12 years old. Y'all know back in the day, we was doing stuff way earlier than these kids now. We was like grown at 12 years old. We was grown because we knew so much. But I give a lot here. I just keep it moving when I give, y'all. That's why I get a lot, because I give a lot. I don't got to go around telling people. I'm just sharing that story on the live of what's what. Man, I gotta get myself in a traveling mode because I want to get out as well. Yeah, hey Raphael, you gotta ask yourself, what is you working hard for? What is you getting up, going to work for? Don't you want to experience life? Because I look at it like this, Raphael. If something was to happen to me right now, knock on plastic, I can honestly say I lived a hell of a life. Now ask yourself, Raphael, knock on whatever you next to, if something was to happen, could you say you live one of your best lives? And I ain't asked you, I'm just saying ask yourself that. We gotta get to it, bro. We gotta get to it, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get to it. We gonna be busy, we gonna be productive. It's times we gonna be tired, but we still gonna get a lot of energy out of being tired because we know we accomplishing goals. That's what's gonna give us the energy to keep going. That's why I just be locked in, y'all. I just be locked in. I just be locked in. Bless her, no good deed. Oh man, I gotta. Yeah. Well, you bless her, no good deed unpunished. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, travel will change you. It'll give you a whole nother different type of motivation. Cause I swear, every time I travel, when I come back here to the States, something feel like it's missing, y'all. I swear. And what it is it's energy. It's the people. It's a lot of negative energy in this country, y'all. A lot. A lot. Also still wasted money. Germ, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out your city, state, of country, Germ. I wasted money, unfortunately. I think this is my first time seeing you in a chat too, Germ. Shout out your city, state, and country. Thanks for joining the live. Onion, your childhood didn't make you want to shut the door behind you. A lot of people would have been bitter, but you still given that's a accomplishment to be proud of. Yeah. You know what? I'm sitting up here seeing something out the corner of my eye. First I thought it was a possum or something, but it's a kitten, not a cat. A kitten. Where is your mother? Yeah, it's a kitten, y'all. He got a little size on him, but or her, but it's just maybe the family. Well, it turned back and went that way. But yeah, y'all know how y'all see something out the corner of your eye, but it was just right here on the corner of the gas station. It's like the back part of the gas station. Go there. Over here to the right is where all the cars pulling in, like over that way, at the pumps. But this is perfect for me to finish this live up. I'm gonna get off here in about 5-10 minutes, but I'm liking how this going, y'all. I love getting on lives. It gives me a lot of no, it's glass. Save your let me see. Knock on glass, save your oh yeah. I love it being out of the country. Sometime here it changes and not for the better. Yeah. Like I said, I'm planning on moving out of here next year. That's gonna be the best thing ever, Onion. A lot of people, they won't know exactly what you mean, but I know exactly what you mean. Cause we've experienced it. Like I'm telling y'all, like, get out. Get out. It'll make you level up the stuff that's here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, I don't even be buying like name brand stuff. Like I buy name brand. Don't get me wrong, like Nikes, Adidas, and Puma, Reebok maybe. But I'm just saying, like, I don't focus in on it. Like, when you're younger, you going to school, you got a Nike hat, Nike pants, Nike shoes, Nike watch, whatever your thing is. Like, you gotta have the newest whatever coat, because the last year one ain't as new no more. You gotta keep up. Look, I'm gonna have on some nice shit regardless, but that don't mean it gotta cost it. That don't mean it have to have a Gucci logo on it. I'm in shape, so I can just wear this t-shirt because my body is gonna make this look like $1,000,000. That's why I tell y'all, like, get in shape. You'll save a lot of money even on clothes. There's a lot of people out here, y'all, to wear name brand clothes and they out of shape, so the clothes represent them. Because first thing person think about when they see them, oh man, that shit cost like 300 for the top and 400 for the bottom, and then the shoes. Like, it's like you doing something because you spending the money, and then here a person come getting out the car who outfit costs $60 and they just in shape as hell. And this go for male or female. I do it. I've seen it done, and somebody is doing it right now as we speak on this live. That's why I say get in shape, y'all. It's a game changer. I love to bring out like I said, I'm planning on moving out of here. That'd be the best experience. I am. Germ, I lived in 4 different states so far. Oh yeah, what states you was at, Germ? Let me guess. New York, Texas. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. New York, Texas, Miami. Let me know if I'm right, Germ. New York, Texas, Miami. What's another one people be mentioning? Atlanta, I want to say, maybe. Atlanta, New York, Texas, Miami. That's my 4. Let me see if I'm right. Get the kitty. Well, it's gone now. I don't know where that thing went. That thing is gone. It was like a brown, orange. It was like a brown. It was like a funny brown color. Brown with black, like, yeah, it was brown though. Like I said, I'm planning on moving out of here. Get the kitty. First time I've been in here. Oh, shout out to you, Jerm, man. Yeah, it's a positive environment. We talk about health. We talk about life, like, cause it's all dealing with health. Like, life you traveling, the people you're around, your work environment, that's all health. A lot of people just think, the gym and this and that. Well, that's our mental thinking and discipline got us to the physical. So you gotta be in a certain headspace to even get to the physical. Your emotions gotta be in a certain space for you to get to your headspace to even want to get to the physical, to trigger the physical. The travel helps us stay calm. The travel helps us stay excited. Anything but down and miserable is what the travel is going to do. So that's why I say, like, all we do is positive experience and accomplish goals, because it's all part of a healthy lifestyle. The gym is gym, but a healthy lifestyle is gym, healthy emotions, emotional control, whether you're a man or a woman, because you don't want to be just having people just trigger you and then you fall for the bait every time. Next thing you know, you so mad to where you can't even remember what plans and goals you need to be accomplishing throughout this week, because you still stuck on the same shit somebody else triggered you with. That's why I say, y'all, like, old people, that's why I can't be around people that remind me of the old me. Like, you met me at that level, so it's hard for you to see me at that level. I read this, y'all. It was true. It said if a person met you at a certain level, just say your family know you as little T or little Amy or little whatever, right? That's all they gonna think of you as. It don't matter it don't matter how of a high level you get to, they still looking at you as this level, because that's all they know. But the people who met you at this level, that's all they know. So that's why I say everybody can't go. You got to learn to just, I ain't going to say cut your losses, because they the ones going to be losing, because you advancing to the next level. But we got to learn to keep it moving, y'all. And whoever coming, whoever ain't, we'll just see them when we see them. And it ain't no beef or nothing like that. It's just pretty much like we live in different lifestyles. I'm in a different chapter in my life. Get the kitty, keep reading that. Don't let it hurt. Oh, don't let it get. Yeah, I don't know where that thing got. Onion. It was a nice little kitty too, but I don't know. It's in the back somewhere. Maybe even be. It might even be back there with the trash, because the trash is like way back. But it got a lot of space in this back area to where ain't nobody gonna harm it. It just, if it run out towards that pump part or run out in the street towards that way, yeah, stuff gonna happen. Let me see. And Georgia, Florida, you mean? Yeah, in Georgia. Yep. Oh yeah, what I say? I'm naming cities instead of states. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, I'm naming cities instead of states. But y'all, yeah, you right. You know what I meant. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm continuing to stay in shape, lifestyle. Got to, cause look, y'all, look, we gotta face it regardless. The biggest difference is it's gonna be too late for a lot of people. / it's gonna be way harder. I'm not trying to have nothing too late if I can help it. Nothing, especially my health. And then as I get older, we get older, whoever gets older, stuff get harder, especially if we talk about health and you trying to actually convert over to a new lifestyle. Come on, y'all. All people gonna do is take them damn weak ass medications and continue to eat poorly with no exercise. No, we trying to avoid that. And if we own any of them, because they weak medicines, I'm telling y'all, like, it don't treat the root cause. It only put a band-aid over it, when really your nutrition can get rid of it completely. And then exercise. But most people ain't gonna do what it takes for stuff to be reversed, because you got to be disciplined. You got to be locked and loaded. You just can't do stuff for 2 weeks and then say you tried. That ain't trying. Do it for 2 years. He said Miami and Atlanta. That's what he said. Let me see. Atlanta. That's really. Oh, well, let me just say Miami and Atlanta. My mental health be so much better when I do travel. Way better. It's like it's it brings out that other you. Like, the you that you wish you can be doing when you not traveling. You ain't gotta answer no phones. You ain't gotta set no alarms. You ain't gotta wake up at a certain time. You ain't gotta go to sleep. It's just like I'm telling y'all, like it's like the way life should be. Like almost like not a worry in the fucking world. And all you doing is having fun. Can't beat it, y'all. My mental health is so much better when I travel away from what I'm used to. New environment, change your surroundings. Sometimes, yeah, it's. I'm telling y'all, it's the environment, y'all. And in the environment, it's all about energy. And you want to know why? For one, this country is a what I call it a hamster wheel. Work, 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 work. Pay bills, 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 pay bills. Supervisor talking to you any type of way, any type of way, any type of way, any type of way. Manager talking to you any type of way, any type of way. Manager come in with a frown, leave with a frown. Talk to you like they a kid, like you a kid or something like. And then overwork, underpay, like so. And then you looking at the environment that people in, they seeing a lot of people ain't in shape. Everybody got McDonald's in their hand and in their mouth and eating Chick-fil-A and Snicker bars and hot Doritos and hot Cheetos. A bomb that's just waiting to go off or silently going off every second, every day, all day, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, the stuff that people eating is intensifying what's already bad. You seeing drunks and homeless people laying out, and you in this ugly environment trying to make the best of what you can do. Maybe you one of them ones who gonna make it out, or you seeing your way out by staying focused. Still, like, you either gonna get in energy from those environments by saying, you know what, I gotta. This more of a reason why I gotta get the hell out of here. Like everybody begging, everybody on, doing something that illegal that they shouldn't be putting in their system or whatever, or doing whatever liquid, stuff that they should be putting in their system. And it's like, and then you gotta go home and study. You gotta go home and work on this project or business, and you got all this negative stuff going. People barely want to speak, and like, you speak high with a high energy and they speak low. Hey, what's up, man? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm telling y'all, like, it's energy and it's by design. You change your environment, you change you. If you don't change your environment, it's still gonna be a big part of you because you constantly being tested, and the test gonna always bring out the old you some type of way. These guys starting stuff, they staring at you, they talking about you, like you're going to be thinking in a certain way. That's the old you, like, all right, not gonna run up on me, I'm swinging first. Like it's an environment, y'all. Like I'm telling y'all, it's not good. It's gonna make the best of it. It's gonna structure us. It's gonna bring character to who we really are. That way, you know what you about in the streets and what you can handle and people person, and it's gonna let you know the do's and don'ts of life. But y'all, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? Shell shock or PTSD. Yeah, it's PTSD. I think all of us got it, y'all. It's like PTSD, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that ain't the way. Nah. Always on alert? Nah. In a bad way? Nah. Let me see. By the way, Weezy, that black seed oil is awesome. Oh, you wind up grabbing it, Raphael. Hey, the nastiest stuff, but the coldest, Raphael. I'm telling you, like, it's like before you know it, you like, dang, I'm good. Like, I'm telling you, Raphael, like, now you know. And that's the root. The black seed oil, for those who don't know, like when you get the eye drops or some skin medicine or some ointment or some antibiotic, maybe you got an ulcer on your gum or whatever it is, y'all. The medicines that they gonna prescribe to us is bad, but the root of, they might just put a little percentage in there or try to mimic the natural stuff. But the black seed oil is where all of the info is coming from. You have black seed oil, and you got pretty much everything that you need to cure internally and externally. I told y'all when I poked myself in the eye and I was cleaning the rim off and the brake dust, it went in my eye, y'all. I took the black seed oil, bust the capsule open, put it on the tip of my finger, pulled my eyelid down like this, and rubbed it in there. Because I already knew the black seed oil was natural. They making the eye drops from this type stuff. It's an antibiotic all in one. Like, it's going to go get the infection out. I didn't hit a bump. I don't know if y'all ever heard a bump like right around y'all belt ring. It just happened. It was, I don't know, blackhead, whatever. I'm like, man, what is that? Black seed oil is best to sit it on your medicine cabinet in the bathroom in the mirror. That way it's always there for you to remember. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm looking in the mirror, black seed oil sitting right there in front of my face, just like I'm on a live, y'all. I grabbed it, put it on the tip of my finger, and rubbed it right on there. I say about 3 days, it was gone. So with the black seed oil, whatever is going on with you, you really ain't got to figure it out. Because the black seed oil gonna go in there and make whatever is yellow or red green. So it's gonna put whatever is going on or whatever is fully going on in a red area to a green, to where it's cured and it's taken care of, and now we treating the root source. That's why we got to keep the black seed oil around, y'all. We got to. So anything that goes on, stomach wise, breathing wise, skin, like whatever, you got bumps under here, razor, whatever, I'm telling you, the black seed oil, just put it right there. Bam. You you gotta, a baby gotta, like, this, people even use it for rashes on babies, y'all. This, don't forget, this is natural. So baby got a little whatever going on or whatever, they just rub it right on the baby, y'all. Bam. Next thing you know, the rash gone. Because whatever they was going, whatever you would take the baby to and get from the doctor is mimicking that, or they put a light percentage just enough, but they add all the other BS to it. So the other BS will throw your system off. It's kind of like an added sugar. It ain't good. We want to run off fat. So we want the natural stuff that's going to treat the root. I know a lot about health stuff. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of stuff myself. And black seed oil, I live by it, and I'm going to the grave by it. That stuff right there is one of the coldest things. They say the nastiest stuff is some of the best stuff. Yeah, it's nasty, but you best believe it's going to do what it's going to do. I'm glad it helped you out, Raphael. Yep, I'm glad that helped you out. Now you can spread that on to, I know people who had, like one of my boys' mama, she up in age. The doctor was prescribing her with so many different medications, going up in doses, trying this, trying that. She got bad knees. Well, had bad knees. And so I told him to tell his grandma to get some black seed oil. So I told him to have her take it internally, the capsules, plus take a capsule here and there and rub it on her knees once a day, just on the outside. It don't take a lot. The more you use to rub on you, don't mean it's gonna work more. Don't forget, it's potent. It's natural. It's unmessed with. So you get in a raw form. So as long as you see it, like if you rubbing it on your skin, as long as you see that shine on there, you good. You don't have to put double or triple that amount. That's not gonna make it work more. No, you good to go. But internally, they say take 2 capsules twice a day. So that's like 4. Even if you just do 2 and you're trying to stretch it, you can. But yeah, but black seed oil, y'all. If y'all don't know, now y'all know that black seed oil will get y'all together. I had some stuff going on with me a few months ago, and I already knew my go-to. I'm like, bam, black seed oil. Yep. Tighten it right on up, y'all. Just like that. Right on top of, like, I say like 3 days. I'm like, oh man, I'm good. Maybe at 2, but 3 days, yeah. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all joining us live. I gotta get ready to take care of something. Any questions? Protein, carbs, fat, cardio, we cover that. Keep it low intensity. You can do high intensity if you want, but walk every day for 30 minutes minimum for 7 days a week, or your cardio, because it's two. You can walk for every day. You can walk every day for 30 minutes, 7 days a week, or you can do elliptical, treadmill, or what is it? Elliptical, treadmill, or stairs, which is low intensity. All this is low intensity, whether you walk or you do the machines. If you're doing the machines, you can do that for 20 to 30 minutes, 4 days off the week. And like I said, you'll know if you're doing the low intensity because you'll be able to hold a conversation, kind of like I'm doing right now on this live, why you doing it. So you can be on the phone. Yeah, what's going on? You all right? You good? Yep. I'm just, yeah, yep. For real? That's what time we meeting up? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm fixing some chicken tonight. Yeah, that sounds good. Like, see how I can hold a conversation? That'll let you know you're doing the low intensity cardio right. Now, if you out of breath, you going too far. You going too hard. That means you doing too much. So any questions, y'all? All right, it's your boy D Weezy. We out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. If y'all know anybody that wants to be part of a positive community of people going forward and dishing out good energy and accomplishing goals, make sure y'all share this live or invite them to join the channel. We welcome all newcomers. We all about growth. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.